various scope of services to include education, affairs related to women and youth, to sports, to culture, to training, to labor laws, retirement, health issues, and social affairs. So you can see that. And the media, yes. A house of 40 members, and the 40 members, 37 of them have to be part of the committees. You have 5 permanent committees. This is one of them. The House is elected every 4 years, and our term is 4 years. And we deal with matters of legislation, as you know, related to all affairs of the services that we've just talked about, spanning from education to, health and women and all. So it will be our pleasure to welcome you here and see how we can elaborate more on throw the light on more of our legislative work. We have 2 roles in the Parliament. It is the legislation and also the supervision over the executive power. So our tools are spanning from questioning the ministers to forming probe committees to, it's a wide range of legislative powers that we have and supervisory powers. Our legislations start with submitting not only questions, but let's say bills to the government, and those bills can be scattered into 3 categories. The bills that, or questions that deal with the municipal affairs, we can bring to the government attention that we'd like, for example, to see in the local, let's say, constituency, that roads have to be, let's say, done properly, so we can submit that as a request to the government. But also we have the power of, submitting laws and draft of laws, and also deciding about the laws that the government brings to us. I'll leave the platform for you to tell us about your experience in Bahrain and what you'd like the committee to share with you.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Your Excellency, members of this distinguished Parliament, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. We feel highly privileged and honored, Your Excellency, to be hosted by this honorable Parliament today. We are in the Kingdom of Bahrain on the invitation of the Royal University of Women and the Ministry of Municipality and Urban Planning. We are here to specifically explore the municipality system of Bahrain. In my delegation, I have directors from the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. I also have elected local government chairman. I have honorable local government vice chairman. I also have under-secretaries, who are the highest bureaucrats running the bureaucracy in the local government council. And we also have directors of finance. In our federation, that is Federal Republic of Nigeria, we operate 3 tiers of government. We have the federal government, which has 2 houses of parliament. We have the Senate, just like the United States, and we also have the House of Representatives. And in the states, we have elected state assembly headed by a speaker, who is usually elected by the members themselves. In the local government, we have elected local government chairman and his vice chairman, as well as elected councillors. So we feel we cannot come to Bahrain to explore how public sector operates without coming to this honorable Parliament. And once again, I thank you most profoundly for giving us this opportunity. And since our arrival in Bahrain, we can feel, like I always say, the aura of positive and proactive leadership, which I believe is achieved by the good foresight of His Majesty, the Prime Minister, and of course you, the makers of the law. Because without good legislation, no matter how we want to run a system, we are not likely going to achieve anything. We have visited government and quasi-government agencies. We've visited some governorates. We've visited the Urban Planning Department. We've also visited the e-government, and we've seen how efficient your public sector is. We've also seen the proactive participation of the private sector in the running of the economy, which is also very, very important. We've also seen the charities, symbolic charities that are running in this country. We visited the Beit al-Quran, and we are told it's someone that donated that. And we've also seen a lot of mosques. So we feel this is a country that we should visit. And this is a country that, you know, has set the pace for others to copy. We have observed the rating of Bahrain and the one-stop shop of Bahrain as #1 in the region and #4 globally. We've also seen the good work of the e-government. And so I must say, Your Excellency, this is the right place for us to be. Going back to my state, Sokoto State, which is called the seat of the Caliphate. The Sultanate of Sokoto was founded by an Islamic scholar, Sheikh Usman ibn Fodio, in 1804, some 210 years ago, on the beacon of Islamic tradition, which resonates in terms of justice, fairness, equity, and knowledge. And that caliphate still stands. So we feel that Bahrain, being an Islamic country, we can learn a lot from the way you run your municipalities. And my distinguished delegation are very, very excited. And they will be very proud when they go back home today. As we are finishing our program today, they will be very eager to implement what we have seen in Bahrain. We thank you most sincerely for giving us this opportunity. And inshallah, we are extending our invitation to this honorable house to visit us in Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.